Hi everyone, welcome back to Sunday Leeds Champions League. Chris here, aka Big Will, and today we've got two games for you in the league once again against Luton and Barnsley. Since you were last with us, form has been pretty reasonable. We have actually started conceding a few more goals than we were doing before, but we have won 3 of our last 5 league games following the result against Wrexham in the previous episode, and most of the games have been pretty close. It's been a 1-0 draw at home to Blackburn, 3-2 win away against QPR, 2-2 at home to Huddersfield, a 3-2 win at home to Bristol City, and then a 1-0 win away against Blackburn in the second fixture. So all that being said, we are doing quite well in the league. We're currently sat in second place still, so we're still holding our own. We've just passed the halfway point of the season, and we're within 2 points of league leaders Middlesbrough, and we're 3 points clear of third place Southampton with a superior goal difference. So at the minute, a lot of cause for optimism. We've just got to keep maintaining and doing what we have been. And hopefully, in these next 2 games, we can get 2 more good results. Luton currently in the bottom 3, and Barnsley not sitting too pretty just outside the relegation zone, albeit they are 8 points clear as things stand. We've had no offers come in for any of our players. We've had no players try to come in or anything either. We did make a bid for one player who would have been ideal, but the other side wanted way too much money. So unfortunately, we couldn't get that deal over the line. Moody is starting in goal today. Bassene, Elaine, McConville and Karamoko are at the back with Ibrahim, Tuzga and Bar in midfield. Rodriguinho, Oswald and Katelson make up the front 3. Haaland has dropped out of the team recently. He has been playing quite well, though, when he has been playing. But Oswald and Rodriguinho have also been in pretty reasonable form recently. So we have been rotating between them quite readily. And of course, with that game against Barnsley coming up in just a couple of days' time, I suspect there will be plenty of rotation in the team for that match. So as we prepare for this game, like I say, form continues to be pretty good, and I'm just hoping that it can continue into these 2 matches. There are a couple of jobs that could become available that I am quite interested in, and I will be honest. It's highly unlikely I'd get offered the jobs as such, but it might be something that I do apply for. I am umming and ahhing about it at the moment. I am quite happy here with Plymouth, I must say, but realistically, we're not going to be creating end game stuff with Plymouth Argyle, but that was a fantastic goal that we've just scored there. A lot of good work on this left-hand side, originally from the throw-in, and Tuzgar has managed to knock it in. All one-touch football there. Ibrahim controlling it well, Bar with the first-time pass into Rodriguinho, and then Tuzgar with the strike. Really, really well-worked goal, and we take the lead here very early on. That was a really well-worked finish and really good quick passing as well, which is what I like to see. Luton setting up in the 4-2-4 setup as well. Not entirely sure how well it'll work against us. We do have plenty of space in that midfield area, which, with the quality that we do have in that midfield, could very much run in our favour, and hopefully it does. Rodriguinho here with a corner, swings it into that near post, and it's an easy header from Mike Oswald, and it is 2-0 just as we hit the 20-minute mark. And it's a very easy goal for Oswald, really. He was unmarked as he attacked that header. And yeah, I mean, his run wasn't tracked at all. The man that was covering the near post, I don't know if he did get a slight glance on the header, but he pretty much missed it completely. And a very, very easy second goal against a very struggling side, of course. But that is absolutely fine from our perspective. All we need to do is keep doing what we're doing. Incidentally, our goal difference is actually better than Middlesbrough's at the minute as well. And as things stand, we are going top of the championship, which is a phenomenal achievement, if you ask me, for a side that is tipped for mid-table. Middlesbrough have just taken the lead in their game by the looks of things as they restore their 2 point lead at the top. But we're looking very, very comfortable here. Luton not really showing a lot of creativity in their game. We're dominating the majority of possession, and we have been creating chances. A brace of assists for Rodriguinho from that left-hand side, and hopefully it will continue in this second half. I certainly can't have any complaints at the way that we're playing at the minute. Like I say, defensively has been a little bit iffy. As you've seen, we have conceded quite a few goals recently, but we have been outscoring teams, and that, at the end of the day, that is the key. So hopefully it continues, but today we are looking very much in control, and fingers crossed, we can just keep up doing what we're doing today and get the result over the line. Bassene here with the throw into Tujgar. Ibrahim, Bassene into Tujgar again. Back into Rodriguinho. Good little reverse into Kettleson. That's a lovely finish from Christian Kettleson. He's now hit 17 goals in 25 league games. He's had a very good season in his first full year with the club. He's been fantastic for us. Despite that spell where he didn't really find the back of the net at all, he's had a fantastic campaign. I mean, it's a lovely finish as well. And I was wondering why it ended up so far across the goal. Satolino did get a touch to it, but couldn't keep it out. And at 3-0 with half an hour to go, we are very much in control. And obviously, the other thing I've got to consider is we do have that game in a few days' time. So I will probably make wide scale changes in the core of this team, probably the wing backs and the midfielders if I can, for these last 20 minutes. Wingers, we do have plenty of rotational options. There is a bit of complacency in there at the minute as well. Central midfield is a bit of an issue, though. We don't really have enough players about at the moment that can cover every single position. But we will try nonetheless. And I think what we'll probably do is we'll bring Finn back on into the defence as well. And if we can do that, and Elaine can cover in the defensive midfield, and Bassene, can he come off? Yep, Nunes can come on for him. And then that's all the 5 positions that we wanted to change. Done and dusted, and with 20 minutes to go, I suspect it's very much going to be a walk through now to get the job done. Obviously, changing the core of the team that's been in control of this game. It's not the most ideal situation as Idowu lays it into Nordas, and I think he did a little Rabona across there, very unnecessarily, I might add, but he did it anyway. We'll just have another quick look at this, and I mean, he did a little bit of trickery there to get past his man, but I'm pretty sure, yes, he did. I mean, there was no need for him to do that whatsoever. It worked, but yeah, very unnecessary, even though it did look quite good. And I mean, they've got themselves a goal back, very much against the run of play. Just need to be a little bit aware. I mean, we've certainly got the quality in the team, even in the backup part of the squad, that we shouldn't need to be concerned. But again, we've been conceding goals quite a bit recently, and even though Luton are in the relegation zone and struggling, we are looking like we're letting them right back in it. And Lasse Nordas has scored twice here in the last 10 minutes since we've made the substitutions, and this is completely not good enough. We're going to demand more just to try and get the lads over the line, but this is very, very poor in a game that we've been in complete control of. And again, I've done it before. I make substitutions, and then all of a sudden the team forget how to play. It's very odd to me. And the players that we've brought on, it's not like they're not getting game time either. Nunes has been playing in the defence, along with Finn back, and obviously in the midfield, all 3 of them been playing. Oswald with the delivery, looking for Rodriguinho. Mitchum heads clear. Rodriguinho picks it up again. Can he get it into the penalty area? He cuts inside, and it's a good save in the end from Satolino. But yeah, again, really, really strange how every time you make changes, all of a sudden it just completely changes the complexion of the game. I mean, Idowu came off the bench incidentally, and he's been outstanding for them. Here is Gatch charging forward. He's got plenty of support ahead of him. He finds Kettleson, who's carried it out wide, and the defence managed to get back. Elaine into Finn back into Elaine. Gatch couldn't find Kettleson. Good header from Elaine, though. Gatch now holding on to it. Özdemir picks it up now. I mean, he's had a shot there, and very unconvincing goalkeeping from Satolino. I mean, it should have been very straightforward. There was no pressure on him there. And in the end, we've scraped the 3 points, even though it's been a dominant performance. But following the changes, we just completely let them back into it. So a bit of a confusing one, really. But Rodriguinho, certainly the creator of the piece with 3 assists there and another 3 points on the board. And at the end of the day, that is the important thing. And with just a couple of days to go until the Barnsley game, obviously a little bit of preparation to be done, but hopefully with the rotation that we did do toward the end of the match, um, it will be a relatively unchanged team in terms of that core of the side. But obviously, out wide, we do have options there. So we will see how things go from here. So bear with me. We'll be back in a couple of days' time and hopefully another 3 points to be won against Barnsley. Okay then guys, here we go for the game at home against Barnsley. There is going to be a few changes involved, but nothing too major. Barno is actually fit enough to come back into the team today, so he will start at left back. He has missed a lot of football, but we're going to take the risk and get him straight back into the team. Other than that, fitness-wise, we're pretty much there. The lads have done really well, especially after the ones that played the full 90 minutes, like Rodriguinho and Oswald out wide. They've done really, really well to stay fit following that game. So the core of the team has remained. So going into this game, again, we want another 3 points on the board. And obviously to keep the pressure on the league leaders. The fact that we're doing what we're doing at the minute is remarkable, if you ask me. And I know we finished in a good mid-table position after taking over partway through the season. But yeah, the fact that we're doing what we're doing right now, I think, is nothing short of a miracle, to be quite honest. We have signed good players, there's no doubt about it. But from a general perspective, there is no way we could have predicted this. I felt that we could have potentially reached playoffs, especially with the run of form we found ourselves in toward the end of last season. But to be in with a chance of automatic promotion and to be pushing the league leaders at the moment is absolutely ridiculous. Middlesbrough, incidentally, have taken the lead already in their game at Ipswich. Ennis launching it forward to the left-hand side. Good switch of play from them. Barnsley just trying to put the pressure on here. And, I mean, Ashford's just run straight across the pitch again. And they managed to get a strike away. And it's a really good save in the end from Moody. So it remains 0-0. But judging by the match stats, Barnsley have been by far the better team at the start of this game. And yeah, we just need to wake up a little bit. It's been a very slow start from us today, which obviously in the game against Luton, we had a very quick start and scored a couple of goals within the opening 20 minutes. So the fact that we're struggling at the minute isn't good. Barnsley have had 5 attempts at goal, all of which on target, and they're dominating possession as things stand as well. We just need to try and grow ourselves into this match a bit. As Rodriguinho launches in a corner, and it's almost fallen for Barno. It's cleared by Ennis. Kettleson into Rodriguinho, cuts into the penalty area. That's a lovely finish from the Brazilian. He's hit double figures for the campaign, a 10th goal in 21 matches. So averaging pretty much a goal every 2 games. And yeah, I mean, again, the contribution of some of these players that we've signed for this season has been fantastic. I mean, Rodriguinho, obviously, he was a free transfer, if I remember rightly, from Brighton. Really, really good signing he's been. And once again, he is tearing up the defences for us. And somewhat against the run of play, but we have started to go into the game and create a few more opportunities as Karamoko plays it into Bar. Back into Karamoko. Bar again, over the top, looking for Kettleson. Sweet manages to clear, and Ennis managing to break through the centre. That's a really good return pass from Malif. And Ennis charging forward, gets the shot away, and another good piece of goalkeeping from Moody to keep it at 1-0 as we approach the half-hour mark. So we are getting away with it a little bit at the moment. And I think we do need to just push it a little bit more. And while we're leading at the minute, I'm not going to demand more, but Barnsley are down in 18th place, or they were prior to the previous game. So really, we should be doing a lot better than we are. I know we're holding the lead, but as things sit, it's not looking particularly convincing. I'll tell the lads that even though we're winning, that I'm not happy with the performance, and they seem to be motivated by that, so that's something. and we'll get the second half kicked off. I did notice Bar is carrying a knock as well, so I'll keep an eye on that for the moment, and it is likely that we will bring him off if things do materialise a little bit worse for him. Rodriguinho here with a corner, swings it in, and it's a good headed clearance from Sergio Manuel, and Ashford manages to keep it in. And now Ennis, good counter-attacking football here from Barnsley, and there's a lot of space on this right-hand side, I've noticed, for the player at the far post, and he's managed to switch it to him. It's Molly back into the centre, and Luca Connell has managed to score. And to be quite honest, with the amount of space that Molly had, I expected a bit more from him, but the goal was definitely coming, and straight away we are demanding more, and I am going to make that change in central midfield and get Bar off for Gatch, and hopefully that may be enough just to turn the tide a little bit in the midfield. Gatch is a very technical player, and I'm hoping that he will be able to settle things down for us a bit in there. But we do need to just pick it up a little bit. We haven't been at our best today by any stretch of the imagination. They have absolutely battered us. Moody here in possession, just switching the play to Cuiabano. And again, it might have been a bit too soon for him to come back into the team also. Tujgar into Rodriguinho. Into Cuiabano again. Rodriguinho, good pass into Tujgar, plays it through. Oswald's arrived at the far post, and originally I thought Kettleson was the man that was going to get there, but he let it run, and Oswald has made it 2-1. And again, very much against the run of play. I'm not complaining too much because obviously it means we're ahead. But, I mean, I suppose in a way it's poor goalkeeping from Auerbach in the Barnsley goal. He's got to be a little bit more committed to that, because there's no reason why he shouldn't be getting there ahead of our forwards, realistically. But my word, are we going to take it? Very much against the run of play. Barnsley, very much the better side today. I'll happily admit that. But yeah, as things stand, we are very much riding our luck a little bit, and I think there is going to be a couple more changes to be made here. I will just pause there for a moment. Tujgar's struggling fitness-wise, so Özdemir can come on for him. Cuiabano is struggling as well, so Bassene can come on, and I think Karamoko's struggling as well. He's on a yellow card. So we'll get Finn back on for him. And to be fair, Kettleson has been a bit quiet today, so Mead is going to come on for a big opportunity, really, up front. We have transfer listed him, incidentally, and tried to offer him out, but there has been no interest whatsoever in him, even at £1 million. Nobody is interested in him. So we may be stuck with him a little bit longer term. Here's Helguera into Malif again. He's had a lot to say today in the Barnsley squad, and Bassene has tripped him, and a penalty kick has been given. And again, we've made substitutions, and all of a sudden, I say all of a sudden, Barnsley have been the better team anyway, but we've made substitutions, and it seems to have invited pressure. Sergio Manuel with the penalty, and Moody has caught it superbly. What a save that is from the penalty spot. And he's immediately made an error trying to find Bassene. Imagine if he'd have brought Malif down for another penalty there. That would have been very awkward, wouldn't it? Yeah, we've ridden our luck quite a lot today. Barnsley can very much feel hard done by, I think, based on the match stats for sure. Malif to Helguera, back into Malif. And again, we're just not getting close to them either at the moment. We have been thoroughly outplayed, and we don't really look at it at all. And Malif again getting in behind, and again getting in behind, and he's squared it, and somehow we've managed to clear. How they've not equalised, let alone being ahead in the game, is beyond me. It's been a very poor performance from us, and yet as we go into added time, we could steal the 3 points. Very hard done by there, Barnsley. We'll certainly take the win, but my word, have we gotten away with one there? Moody with our man of the match performance. I mean, yeah, we have to be better against better opposition. I've just said that to the lads straight away there. The only thing that stopped us losing that game was their poor finishing and Moody. as I think that was 5-4 to Middlesbrough away at Ipswich, by the way. What a game that would have been to watch. We have a 4-point gap now to the playoff places of Hull and West Ham, and then a further 2 points to Southampton and Huddersfield, but we remain 2 points behind Middlesbrough. We also have an FA Cup tie that's been drawn at home to Premier League Leicester. Whilst it's nice to have an FA Cup run right now, we've got a lot more going on in our minds than an FA Cup run, to be quite honest. Financially, the club is absolutely fine as well. And so, yeah, we'll have to see what happens in January. I'm expecting bids for one or two of our players. I will be honest, there has been interest in some of them. So there could be business to be done, but we'll go through all of that when we come back at the start of February for Everton and Ipswich. And until then, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.